Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Ninja Reviewer here, and yeah, so today I'm here to review the latest MLP episode, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 7, Newbie Dash. Now, before I begin this little review, since I know today is Mother's Day, for all you women out there who are just pretty much moms out there, just want to say Happy Mother's Day, and hope you guys are having a really good time, with your kids, etc. Well, that again, I know it's kind of weird. Well, not just the mothers, but also for, kids of the mothers. And hopefully, you're doing something very special to them. Because, a mother's a really special person in, your life. And, especially for my mom. So, yeah. But if you are really young, well, that again, there are very, could be younger female audiences, probably around my age group, around their 20s or mid-20s or in 20s, who are already mothers already. And if that's the case, then I hope you are having a really awesome Mother's Day. And, or if not, then just Happy Women's Day, I guess. Is what I like to call it sometimes, Happy Women's Day. So, without further ado, and speaking of women, I'm starting this off with MLP. So, let's just get that out of the way. Alright, now, a lot of people had a lot of hate for this episode because of some of the cringe-worthy moments, which, yeah, while some of them were kind of funny, some of them were just getting pointedly out of hand. In other words, a Rainbow Dash humiliating herself. I was literally about, I am so glad that fucking, Spitfire pulled a Filthy Frank. You know what? It's time to stop. Literally. It's time to stop. Literally, it is. Because, oh my god. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it was cringeworthy because I get it. She wanted to belong with the WONDERBOLTs. I get it, and I know. And by the way, I'm really, really happy for Rainbow Dash that she got into the WONDERBOLTs finally after how many seasons, even though she was just pretty much in the reserves. She wasn't a full-fledged WONDERBOLT. Now she finally is, and I gotta say it's really awesome for Rainbow Dash because I'm a big Rainbow Dash fan, Rainbow Dash fan for life. Applejack, where you at? Just saying. Speaking of Applejack, where... I hate to blow away, but where the fuck are your parents? Yeah, come on. We need to know more about that. I'm just saying, we just need to know more about that this season. But we are getting an episode, though, by the way, later on. I think I might have mentioned it, called Applejack's Day Off. So, maybe we will get some Applejack love with that, and maybe that will kind of shut me up. Anyways, so with this episode, it pretty much starts off. Rainbow Dash pretty much gets this news that she has to work in special reserves. Well, not really. She's actually joining up with the actual WONDERBOLTs, in an actual, stunt show. But unfortunately, one of them couldn't really make it in. So even though she was supposed to be just a fill-in, apparently Spitfire called her and says, nope, you're not a fill-in, you're officially a WONDERBOLT. Because by now, why not? Because you saved Ponyville many times before. You're a really excellent flyer. You've done a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, you know what? And it's just out of nowhere though. It's out of nowheresville. Oh hey, welcome. You're a WONDERBOLT now. The fuck? So she's already a WONDERBOLT finally, and I was very proud of that moment. And I did like that little fucking moment where she's just in her own little universe. And she's blank stared and shit. She doesn't know how the fuck she's feeling. Then she has a really big ass smile going on, which I thought that was actually pretty funny. And if it was something like that, hey, I would react the same way, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, it's a really big achievement goal, and I'm really proud of Rainbow Dash. So like I said, there were a lot of good things about this episode, and when it becomes story progression wise, very important things in the season. This is a very important thing in the season. Last year we had the CMCs get their cutie mark, and now finally this episode, Rainbow Dash is a full-fledged WONDERBOLT finally, which I'm very happy. I'm very proud of her. Now, there's a lot of good stuff in this episode, but there are a little bit of, again, negatives I have with the episode, but I will still let it pass, but, I'll explain that at the end later. Basically, she did try to, show off, because I was afraid this was going to happen, and I know I'm used to this, to her character, but Rainbow Dash's ego did sort of get in the way, and I'm pretty much used to that because, you know, she is, you know, a showboat sometimes, and she does kind of overdo it, where, you know, she tries to be cool and awesome, you know, kind of like the Sonic the Hedgehog, but only female, and she's a pony, but, you know, I get that. So it's like she wants to fit in, but it was hard, and then when she was trying to do something, she forgot about one of the rules about not looking both ways on the roadway, that Spitfire told you about, but of course you were probably just too busy fangirling and probably jizzing in your whatever. So I forgot you don't have clothes. Or the suit, the little uniform thing. But you get what I mean, shit. Anyways, you were probably just too busy fangirling just to realize that holy shit, something's gonna come in your way and probably fucking kill you, but then all of a sudden they come over there and they actually not only save, well, they sort of save you, but in a way they kind of were being assholes, I'll admit that. Especially they gave her back her old nickname, Rainbow Crash. And because of that, it snapped her back into reality, into her childhood. And she sees she's always got that name back in the past. And it really comes to haunt you. Now, when it comes to names like that, especially if it brings up old past memories like that, it could pretty much kill a person's confidence. So, like I said, at first, if it wasn't for the lesson at the end of the episode, which I will admit is a very strong lesson. Finally, a little bit of a mature lesson, finally. And what it is that, well, I'll get to that in a bit. But, you know, if it wasn't for that lesson at the end where it's like, oh, well, you know, nicknames are just someone that we just point out for people's, you know, flaws that, you know, with the, oh, not flaws, but their little shortcomings that, you know, that they have to improve on. Like, you know, Spitfire, not Spitfire. Well, here's the thing. I really wanted to know Spitfire's little nickname, but they cock tease us about it because she whispers it to Rainbow Dash because he said, oh, it's worse than Crash. And I'm like, really? Why didn't you tell us this? Like, why jerk us off? Like, seriously, I wanted to see what the hell was the name, though. But we know that Soren was Clipper. There was another one, which was Slowpoke, and some other one, I forget, but whatever, though, you pretty much get the point. So,
I think she's hothead, because she's hot-headed.
Nah, I don't know about that. Well, then again, she is pretty much a more bigger, she is sorta when she's actually in, like, command and charge, so I kind of get it, but I don't know.
Spitfire, you know?
I guess. Yeah, maybe, but...
They can't say she's a bitch.
No, I know that.
Fucking on the pony, so they're gonna call her hothead.
Oh yeah, so basically what happened was she did that kind of like stunt show. Then what happened is that she wanted to pull off this trick in order to actually impress the Wonderbolts because she was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna pull up my own little routine. Like again, the cringe-worthy moments after this whole them trying to act like the main six and all that. Especially this one where it's kind of looked like it's whatchamacallit. Kind of looked like shipping between her and Soren. Which, okay, Soren I don't mind because he's kind of the only one that's sort of normal. Or just, like, pretty much just not a dick. Compared to the other ones, pretty much. So, anyways, we see when she was trying to do that to do it. But unfortunately, it didn't work. Because Scootaloo was supposed to do something where she rides on her scooter and she kicks a cloud over on that side while Rainbow Dash performs some kind of move. She's about to hit the cloud over there and just like avoid the thunderbolts or something like that. But she kind of panicked at the end of it, where she kind of sees it, where like it's the lightning starts to come out and she starts freaking the fuck out. So she just like goes around, she loses focus, and she's crashing like all around. Hold on, phone call. Okay, finally I'm back. So, alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, right. So now that that actually happened, apparently she explains, Rainbow Dash, that what happened with her mistake, and she's like she deserves some kind of punishment. But unfortunately, the Wonderbolts let her off easy because, like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You know, hey, we're all newbies. We all kind of, you know, go through these little emotion. Like, it gets over into our head. You know, hey, you know, shit happens because when you're someone new and you're actually trying to fit in, it's not always easy. Look, the nickname thing, you know, don't worry about the whole nickname thing. It's not like, you know, you're basically, you know, we think of you as that equal. Like, no, you know, you're actually really good. You're actually really amazing flyer. You saved Ponyville from certain danger. So it's not like you're technically, you know, bad at everything. It's just technically a little nickname to point you out at your shortcomings because, you know, you could use some work, you know, some new practice, some brand new techniques, some moves to actually make you more better. But for now, we still welcome you on the team. So basically, that's what went down. So at the very end, I really like the lesson because it just gets to show you that a nickname, while it can be mean, as long as you pretty much. But because I kind of get it. It's some kind of like, because I heard it's like a military thing, like as well. If you're going into the Air Force, if you're going into like some kind of, I guess some kind of any like work material kind of like job, they kind of label you as like a little nickname. Just to give you, a little tease, a little jab. Like I know it may be asshole-ish, but, hey, it's just to point you out. Now, see, if they wouldn't have explained that, then, then I would have gave this episode even more points down because I would just say, Rainbow, screw the Wonderbolts, and just forget about them and just do your own thing. But no, she still wants to join them, so, she doesn't mind it. But as long as they actually explained the reasoning why that the nicknames were involved, then then it's fine. So, so I really like the lesson for that because it does get to show you, like, a nickname can also point you out on your shortcomings as well, from, what's something that you're not really best at. So, but you know what, hey, it's just a nickname we give everyone because, hey, that's just how we roll. That's our little clit. That's how, we roll and we're cool. I mean, I didn't mind the lesson because, you know what, hey, at the end of the day, that's just, we all have our own little nicknames that sort of, defy us and stuff like that as a character, as who we are, as one of our, as a little something that's our shortcomings, like, you know what I mean? So, so that's pretty much it. So, again, the only thing I just didn't really like about the episode, now, the cringe-worthy moments with the comedy, and I think the only other thing was just that basically, when it comes to the egotistics of Rainbow Dash, she could be a little more calmer. She kind of wasn't really acting like herself most of the time because of the whole nickname thing. So, Rainbow Dash pretty much, going a little bit over the line when it comes to her, being a little bit too ego for her own good because, most of the time she outgrew that. Well, actually, because most of the time she outgrew the whole egotistical thing. Like, she's not really as gloating like she used to be back then. Now she's kind of a little bit more subtle and calm when it comes to that compared to, back then. Sometimes she does it, but it's just barely as, enough. As a character, we could see her more maturing, and stuff like that. She is a pretty good role model for Scootaloo. So when it comes to importance, she is still a Wonderbolt, even though she is kind of much on parole now, pretty much. From after, damage she's done. She's on parole for a month, but hey, it's for, something so she can, regain herself from what she has done. And also, I really did like the whole cotton candy thing from Pinkie Pie. That was actually hilarious. There were some main 6 moments that were funny, but not really too much. So, the whole Pinkie Pie with that giant-ass cotton candy was pretty funny. But regardless, though, I could go on and on, but I better just wrap this up here. Overall, though, a lot of people might have hated this episode, but I still pass as a good episode. And what makes it good is that Rainbow Dash has fulfilled her dream and she's a Wonderbolt. I'm proud of her, man. But I will admit, the only shortcomings of this episode were some of the cringe-worthy jokes. And Rainbow Dash, when it comes to the whole nickname thing, Rainbow Dash, you're stronger than that now. You should have just brushed the haters off and just said like, oh, well, you know what? I'm Rainbow Crash, but so what, man? I'm still strong. I'm still good. I think the whole nickname thing sort of got to Rainbow Dash's head too much. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not that much of a hurtful thing. Hey, we're all adults here, in my personal opinion. It's like, all right, whatever. You know what? I could take criticisms, but it turns out Rainbow Dash, for some reason, it kind of made her feel a bit uneasy. But whatever, though, I still give it about a 4 out of 5. Still a good episode, and it's really good because Rainbow Dash is in the Wonderbolt, and I'm an RD fan. I don't care. You know what? Sue me. I don't care. Review is done. It's over. Kidding, I'm back. But you pretty much get what I mean. So, 4 out of 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below of this week's episode of MLP. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What'd you think of Rainbow Dash, of her betrayal of this episode? Are you happy she's in the Wonderbolts? Or are you just a little bit... how about the Wonderbolts and just tell them just to get the fuck out at this point because they're assholes? I don't know. That's just your opinions or my opinions, whatever. Just let me know in the comments. What do you guys really think of this? So until then, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to crunch that like button, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. This is the Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And bronies, bro who, brony on. And... I will see you guys for next week for episode 8. I forget the name of the title, but it's a Christmas episode. In the middle of May, when we're going towards summer. Really, Hasbro? We're gonna do this again like last year and air a Christmas episode before. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I mean, I'll watch it regardless, but still, really now, really, you're gonna have a whatever. Wrong holiday, dude. Wrong freaking holiday. And wrong time of the season, too. God damn it. Anyways, I'm a little ranty. I'm a little pissed. But come on. I know it's going to be heartwarming. I know it's a holiday episode. But still, I hope it's worth it, though. For a holiday episode, it better be worth it. And then, you know what? I could go back and watch it again during the holiday season when it's meant to be watched. Alright, I this review long enough. Alright, bye, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Later.